Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and in today's video we are talking all things spring. If you are like me and you are so ready for warmer weather, flowers, trees blooming, if you're ready for all of that, then this is the video for you. We're gonna talk about decor ideas. We're gonna go through my Pinterest inspiration pictures, a few things I've been able to source for the new season, and hopefully you'll find some motivation and some inspiration for your spring as well. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to start off this video by showing you the picture that I think is bringing me the most spring inspiration and what I am trying to channel this spring, and that's this picture here. This is actually a fellow content creator, Ashley Hughes. If you are not following her, I will have her channel linked for you down below. But she's a fellow farmhouse lover, and I just love this picture. It screams spring to me. It's fresh, it's bright, it's got greenery. I love the different tones of the white and the breadboards and the mix of old and new. And this is kind of the vibe I want to go for here. So the things that I have purchased this year for spring are things that I'm hoping I can find a permanent place in my home for. Some of them are obviously going to be for the season, but the other items I'd like to just find a home for. And I'm really leaning into that farmhouse vibe this year. I've decided I'm not listening to trends anymore. I've already mentioned that, and I'm going to stick with what I love. I hear so many times that farmhouse is out, that things are dated, and you know what? I don't care. It's what I love. And when I see pictures like this, it just gives me so much inspiration for my own home. So this is the overall vibe that I'm going for in my home always, but especially moving into spring. The second picture that gives me just so much excitement and so much inspiration for the season is this one here with all of these touches of Easter, if you will. The bunnies, the eggs, the carrots. I love this. I love the vintage vibe that it gives. I love the tiered tray. That's one of my favorite pieces here. And it just screams Easter to me. And we love to celebrate Easter here in my home. And so we're definitely going to be decorating for Easter. And last year I invested in a lot of really sweet bunnies, and we're gonna put those everywhere we can. But I love this whole color palette. This picture clearly has a filter on it, so it's gonna look a lot creamier in this picture than it probably did in real life. But I do love the creams and the blacks and the whites and the wood tones. Definitely what I'm going for this spring. The last picture that I want to just pop up here on the screen is this one here. This one again just has a lot of the vibe I'm going for this year. I love the bunny in the cloche. That bunny picture I actually purchased this year, and I like the dough bowl with the florals inside. I just like this whole thing, that window pane mirror. I've been talking a lot about that. So this is just, you know, a total inspiration for what I'm going for this year. And the last picture I'm going to share with you, I might have said the last one with the last one, but this one really is the last one. It's this one right here, this mantle with the beautiful candelabra. It also has that window pane with the wreath. I think that's so pretty. I love the bunny. This whole vibe is so very pretty. And this is, again, what I would like to bring into my home this spring. So the vibe I'm hoping to bring into my home this year, this spring, is just a very cozy, relaxed, you know, just bright and airy vibe. And hopefully that is what we can create this year. So let me just share with you a few of the things I picked up this year to help bring in, you know, the inspiration from those pictures that I just showed you. So first things first, let's talk all things bunnies. I told you that I picked up that picture. This is from Amazon. It is a little wood picture. I bought this several months ago, like I think back in 2023, I bought this knowing I wanted to use it. I'll try to link it for you down below. If it's out, just keep looking for it. But it's this great little kind of vintage bunny. My thought is that this would look really pretty either in my family room on my little peg rail over there or in my coffee bar. But it's really cute, and I love a little vintage bunny. And it goes with that picture I showed you. I recently found a couple of bunny items at Walmart as well. I grabbed these little decorative jars, which I thought were really, really sweet. They have that beautiful white porcelain on the top. I bought a lot of bunnies last year that look like this. They were at Target. I'm thinking that I might spray paint them all, or a lot of them this year, in that heirloom white to bring in a little bit of that warmth. I think it'd be cool to have some in this porcelain bright white and others in that heirloom white, to bring in more of that vintage antique feel and just make them look a little bit cozier. From Walmart, I also picked up this sweet little wooden bunny. This is just too freaking cute. This was $5.98, you guys, this little wooden bunny, and I wanted to buy all of them, but I knew I didn't need all of that, and I bought a lot of bunnies last year, so I just snagged one. I think he'll look really sweet on the peg rail or you know, in my little hutch, but you know, wherever he goes, he's gonna be so dang cute. And again, just brings in that very vintage vibe. And the last thing that I got, this is also from Walmart, is this little chicken wire egg basket. And inside of it, I have these little faux brown eggs. These are from Amazon, but how sweet is that? I love it with the little faux eggs. And these, like I said, I got these on Amazon. They were really affordable. I look forward to having those all throughout my spring decor. There's something about eggs for spring decor, right? I don't know why, but I also feel like I can use these all year long. If I put this whole basket up in my hutch here in my kitchen, I think it would look great all year long. It's so sweet. Another content creator that I am regularly influenced by and inspired by is Liz Marie Galvin. She has beautiful cozy books and a shop called The Found Cottage. And I just love everything she puts out. And one of the things that I saw her use a lot of in her spring decor are these really great, like, lettuce, cabbage, plates and pots and teapots and all that other kind of stuff. So when I saw this at TJ Maxx, I had to have it. I thought it was so sweet, perfect for Easter. It's a pitcher. You can use it for water, you know, on your Easter table. But my vision for this is to either have it sitting alone on its own or with some flowers inside or some pretty eucalyptus or baby's breath. I don't know, but loved this. You know, this is a specific type of taste, I think, but it really lends itself to that cottage vibe, if you will. And I love that. Kind of sticking with that more whimsical, pretty feel, I also picked up this antique mustard crock. I got this online. I can't remember who I got this from, but it is an antique. It's a new piece, but I love it. I think it's so pretty, and I love the size and shape. Again, I think this would look great in the hutch here in my kitchen. And then the last thing I grabbed that I thought lended itself to that cottage vibe is this terracotta pot. I actually got this, you guys, at Home Depot, at homedepot.com. I love the little scallop detail on the bottom and then this ridge here on the top too. And I think you could put real florals in this. You could put a plant in it. It's, you know, a real planter. But I think it'll look really pretty with some pretty spring florals. Speaking of spring florals, I did pick up some new spring florals this year. The first ones I got are actually from Target. They're from Hearth and Hand. They're this beautiful sedum in this pretty like lilac color. I think these are so pretty, you guys. I did get 8 stems because I want to put them everywhere. I want to put them on my dining room table. I want to put them on my entryway table. I just think that they're so pretty and they scream spring, and I think that they're gonna look great. So I did buy 8 of those because I loved them. And I also think they pair nicely with the peony stems I got at Michael's. I showed you guys these for Valentine's Day. They're actually online. They say that they're tan, like the color is tan, but they are clearly pink. So together, I think those are really, really pretty. And you know, with a little bit of greenery, I think we toss in a little bit of seeded eucalyptus in there and it'll be gorgeous. But those are the stems I plan to use for spring. So some of the textiles I bought, I did get a few new pillowcases, pillow covers from Amazon. The first ones I got are these like kind of burlappy ones with this really beautiful gray ticking stripe. They also have this great fringe detail, which I love. They're 18 by 18. There's 2 of them. They are phenomenal quality, and I love these. I did get some new down pillows for my sofa because my dog Charlie loves to chew on the corner of pillows. So ours have kind of been destroyed, so I'm looking forward to getting new ones. I'm thinking I'm gonna grab another 2 of these. They come in a 2-pack for my front porch. I think these will look so pretty on our black rocking chairs. So I think I'm gonna snag a couple more of those. I love stripes any time of year, but stripes during the spring I think are just so beautiful. I also picked up this kind of sack pillowcase, if you will. I know this material has a name and I can't remember what it's called. It's some kind of sack. It just says fabric pillow cover, but I know it's a sack. If you know, tell me down below. It's like a market bag or like a market sack. I can't remember. But it's this really pretty like linen material. It's got the really pretty stripe, and then it does have the wooden buttons on there. Love this. This one is also an 18 by 18, I believe. That one actually might be a 20 by 20. But I love that. The last textile piece that I got is a new table runner. I got this light blue, again, striped table runner. So this reminds me of the table cloth that I got last year from Hearth and Hand at Target. It was another blue striped like this, but I've been loving having the wood from the table show, so I didn't want to cover it with a tablecloth. So a table runner is perfect. I think this with that new antique pot that I got with the stripes is gonna look so pretty with those beautiful sedum in it, like so pretty. I also grabbed from Target this adorable berry bowl. This is from the new Hearth and Hand line, from their spring line, I believe. Love it. It has the acacia wood handle. This is like a little kind of coppery color. And then you've got the stoneware berry bowl. This is so pretty. I love this and want to have this on display everywhere. So I don't know where it's going to go, but it's absolutely stunning. And I am a sucker for a berry bowl. I don't know what it is. Some kind of colander, any kind of colander I love. The last 2 items I picked up are inspired by some of those like very farmhouse pictures that I shared at the beginning, just ones that have a very cozy kind of garden feel. And one is this giant chicken wire cloche. I got this from antiquefarmhouse.com, and it's giant, like literally can fit over my head. Like, and I have a big head. If you guys know me in real life, my head is giant. But it has this beautiful green patina to it. I think it's so pretty. It's big, so it's a cloche. So I can put it on top of something and, you know, a plant. I don't know. I want to find a permanent home for this in my house because I just think it's so very pretty and it needs to live here forever and ever, and not just for some of the holidays. So we're going to have to find a permanent spot for this because it is stunning, and I am loving chicken wire right now. Like anything with chicken wire, I'm feeling it. I don't know. I just love this. And the last item I want to share with you is this antique looking scale. It is not antique, but it's this iron scale. I purchased this again from Antique Farmhouse. If you do not follow them or get their emails, they have stunning home decor. And this is something I've been eyeballing for a long time. It was on super clearance, and so I grabbed it. This you've probably seen in lots of other people's videos. This is an older piece of decor. It's not anything new, but it's a beautiful scale. It's a big piece. I look forward to, again, finding a permanent home for this, but I love this. Some might think it's a little dated. It's been around for a long time, but I have wanted one forever, and I look forward to decorating with this. Again, one of those pieces that I want to find a permanent home for. Sofa table or my entryway. This would even look gorgeous on my dining room table. So stay tuned to see where it ends up. And that is it for all of the new items I got. That's it for my inspiration pictures. I am so excited to decorate for spring. Even though I'm looking out my window and it's covered in snow outside, like so much snow. And something inside of me says, although the groundhog says spring is near, I feel like we're just getting into the throes of winter, unfortunately. So even though outside doesn't feel springy, it doesn't mean that we can't bring spring inside. And I feel like I'm ready to shake the winter blues and move into spring as soon as possible. Let me know down below if you guys are ready for spring decor. I know I am. I'd love to hear where you're at. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me in today's video. I hope that you found some inspiration for your spring decor. Let me know down below what you're planning to do. Are you going with a garden theme, or are you doing bunnies? Like, what is your theme for spring? Do you even decorate for spring? And I'd love to hear all of that and what you have going on. It's so fun to hear what other people are doing in their home. I love how different we all are. So thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of time with me in my cozy little corner on the internet, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.